and the Baltimore Ravens, taking on Gardner Minshew and the Las Vegas Raiders.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, there's certainly...
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. The Ravens at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Jackson on first down. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Jackson from the shotgun. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And there's not a quarterback in the league that will ever complain about having small receivers like a Tyreek Hill or a Cooper Kupp who can find a seam, have good vision, and get open. But when you're throwing downfield like this, you want a big, tall receiver who can go above the rim, or if you're a volleyball fan, above the net and get it.
Jackson on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I can put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from...
Jackson on first down. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson finding the former Raider, Nelson Agholor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yo. 36. Undercrunch.
Again, Jackson. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Now a 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now
from the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. There he goes left side. He's still on his feet. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start...
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Jackson to Bateman there. First down, Ravens. Now back to throw. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. And Jackson throwing once more. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. That's going deep for Bateman. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Inside handoff, Henry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Third down and 6. Jackson now. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force it.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. In motion goes the tight end. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Well, he did almost everything right.
Henry up the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the ball to try and get him on the ground. He's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Carry now for Derrick Henry. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for the option. Here's Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And quickly they get to the line. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. That's going to bring up 4th down, only again. First down, here's Mitchell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Forced out to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the penalty, it's Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw. A slant route caught by Bateman. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Brought down at the 20.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
2 things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this.
Final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets, defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish. Just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Ravens, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.